for a while. I had to get some time off social media and come into real life. So today I'm talking about self-awareness being key. And on my channel and on my platforms, I really want to more focus on us being self-aware as individuals rather than our partner being toxic or our partner being narcissistic, because again, it's a label, and unless you're qualified to diagnose, it's very tricky waters to be just saying, yeah, this person's a narcissist, does this, because you can end up saying narcissist and then someone is going to label somebody else who isn't. So it's a thing where I need to let you guys know that the reason why we got in these situations is because we wasn't self-aware. Now, this is not me victim blaming anyone at all. This is me just kind of honing in and kind of realizing, do you know what, I didn't know who I was. So hi, thank you. I wasn't aware of who I was. That's why I got into a relationship with a toxic person. I wasn't aware of who I was, so had toxic friends. I was not aware of what I wanted out of life. Whoever whoever showed me a little bit of attention, or it's just one of those things where it's like, when you're not self-aware, you're very vulnerable to abusers and manipulators. And like I said at the start, I don't want to label a particular person a narcissist. I just want you to understand that there's abusers and there's manipulators, and they may not be narcissistic. There's abusers and there's manipulators that take the mick out of people. They see that you're vulnerable. They see that you're in a vulnerable state. They see that you are missing something. You're traumatized. You have daddy issues, mommy issues, friendship issues. You've been bullied. There's something that you've gone through, and they take the mick out of that. So the main thing, like I said before, okay, so that's another video, but you have to be self-aware. You have to figure out what you're doing in the situation. Okay, so the whole point in me being used for money is because I kept giving money. So to stop being used for money, don't give money. I know it sounds simple, but it's not. But being self-aware, like even with me in this channel, I was posting, I was like, I've got to make sure I help you guys, I help new people, I have to make sure I get these videos out. And it got to a point where, because I was trying to help so much, I'm neglecting myself and what I want and what I want to do. I needed a break. I needed to put me first. And I keep talking about self-love and self-care, but I wasn't doing the self-care on the level that I needed to be, because I'm like, I got to do videos, I got to post videos, I got to do this, I got to do that. So now it's like, okay, I post when I want to. Sorry guys. I'm going to post when I want to. I'm going to post when I can. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm not going to stress myself to get to a certain place, to do this many videos, to post every day. Whenever I can, whenever I have the energy and the time, I'm going to post, okay? Also, my client list has grown as well, so I'm also doing clients. So after I've finished with that, and I'm doing their action plans, and I'm doing things to help them and walking them through the process, there's no time. And obviously real life as well. I've got kids, I got a job, I got stuff to do. So it's just like, ugh, I'm gonna try, guys, okay? Anyway, I've gone off target, but that's about self-awareness. Now I'm being self-aware of, I'm keep giving. I'm self-aware of my time. I'm self-aware. I'm like, okay, I need to sleep. So I'm like, I'm self-aware of this, let me sleep. Not, oh, I haven't called back this person. And sometimes it's, you just can't call back people. Sometimes you just can't text back people, because that means you're eating into your time. And anyone who is okay with you and life, and they're an adult, they know, okay, they didn't text me back, they're probably busy, they're probably forgotten, because remember, we've got laundry, we've got kids, we've got jobs, we've got this, we've got phone calls, cost of living. It's just like, so self-awareness is going to help you avoid getting trapped with manipulators and abusers and users. And being self-aware is also being self-aware to love women, because I'm very self-aware about the gifts and money and things that I receive from people. If somebody's doing too much, this even in a friendship, if somebody is doing too much, they're giving too much, I kind of side eye it, like, what is your, that's probably a trauma response, but anyway, I kind of side eye it and I'm just like, what is it that you want? But no, not even that, but it's just, you have to be careful. If someone's doing too much, they're saying too much too early, just look out for it. Just keep your eye open. Not everybody's narcissistic, not everyone's toxic, not everyone's coming for you, but just be aware. Just don't take your eye off the ball with anyone, whether that's friends, whether that's family, whether that's a partner. Like, anyone can get it, okay? But self-awareness is so important, and I feel like with this channel I've really spoken a lot about, oh, this person's a narcissist, and this is the 5 signs of a narcissist, and this is da 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 da, and some people are abusers but they're not narcissistic. So what you're going to do then, if they don't hit all the symptoms, then you're going to think, oh, okay, that's fine, like, we can still, no. Normal people, even the good guys, can be manipulators, can be abusers, even your own friend, even your own sibling. So you really need to keep your eye on the ball. And it's not, you know, being paranoid and not trusting anyone. No, it's just kind of keeping your ears open too, and just be like, that sounded a bit off. And kind of take like a mental note or an actual physical note and be like, they said this, I wonder, Sometimes it's just, we're human, so sometimes we just say stuff that was just dumb. Like, I said something so dumb to my partner, I was like, that was so dumb. I even went to him and apologized. I was like, I don't know why I said that. Like, that was, like, I was actually like, that's so dumb. Like, that is so dumb. So just because people say stuff as well doesn't mean they're coming for you or they're toxic, but I just want us to be better people, and kind of step away from this, oh, this person's a narcissist, this person's this, and more be like, okay, well, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes, but there is a difference between someone just going through something and they're just lashing out on you, to somebody who's actually trying to destroy your life. Like, there is a big difference between that. And I feel like we really need to look at that. Nobody's perfect. But when someone is trying to destroy your soul, there's a big difference from them saying one thing once that was just completely stupid and them coming to you and apologizing, than someone who keeps saying the same thing. Like, they're saying that you're, let's just say they give you a cuss word, you're this, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, you're fat. Okay, you come to them and you say, I don't like the fact that you're calling me fat. And they do it again and 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 again. It's like you're just taking a piss now. Because some people might say, oh, you're fat, as a joke, because they think that you have the same humour as them. Sometimes some people are more sensitive than the others, so you can't joke like that with certain people. But after that one conversation, it should be like, okay, cool, like, he called me fat, I don't like it, don't call me fat again, cool, okay, fine. Next time, you will never hear that come out his mouth again. Manipulators, they know what your weakness is, they know what your insecurities are, and they play on that. Okay, I don't think I'm that pretty. Okay, so they'll end up talking to a girl that you might think is more pretty than you, online or DM or whatever, to bring you down. So we need to be self-aware about our insecurities. Like, what am I insecure about? What's my weakness? What do I struggle with? What do I need? And a lot of the time, it takes you to be by yourself and to self-isolate. So the time that I've been offline, I've just been doing my own thing. Like, if I feel like going out for dinner with my friends, I'll go out for dinner with my friends. If I feel like chilling with my kids, I'll chill with my kids. Most of the time, I've just been at home chilling. Like, there's nothing been exciting since I've been gone. But I just had to get offline, get my head out of this nasty. Yeah, fine, nasty. That's it. Like, please. People are going to do to you what you allow. It's about you being self-aware. How self-aware are you? Because for me, I knew that a lot of the time people took my kindness for weakness. So I'm always like a laughy, jokey kind of girl. So I'm always laughing and joking and taking a mick out of myself. Like, oh, look at my big head and look at my flabby arm and stuff like that. Okay, cool. But because you think I'm a joker, you don't think I'm serious. So when I'm being serious with you, I have to be serious with you for you to understand that I'm serious. So not every time everything is a joke. Sometimes it's like, no, I'm not happy with this. Straight face. Don't do that again, because I'm not going to be picking up my phone calls. Straight face. Okay, cool. If you're still smiling, if you're just a joke, or if you're saying it in like a way where it's like, I'm not trying to be rude and I'm not trying to... No. I'm telling you how it is, how it is. Don't say that again. Don't do that again. And I mean it. And I'm standing on business, as they call it. Yeah? Cool. Straight face. Back to the jokes with different subjects. But when everything's a joke, or you're just too shy, you just don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, you don't like confrontation. Oh, please can you do that for me? Then it's like, you're not being assertive. Real deal prime. I was not self-aware, not educated enough, personality disorder, as I was raised with morals. Self-awareness is so important, and that's why I was saying I don't want to focus too much on the narcissistic personality disorder, because there are so many cluster B personalities. There's people with autism, there's people with ADHD, there's people with borderline personality disorders. There's so many other things that I don't talk about and I don't cover because I don't know too much about that. But there's so many other people that are going through things. Their brains work different, they move different, they think certain things are okay and it's not. And it's not me saying that's an excuse, because it's not an excuse, but it's me saying you need to be self-aware. Because it could be a thing where someone is, I don't know, borderline, and you just say to them, and now that you're more aware of their borderline personality, you're like, okay, oh, they're doing this because of this, okay, they're moving like this because of this. You still have your boundaries, you still say yes or no, but at the same time, you look at you, okay, they have personality disorder, borderline personality disorder. It's still not an excuse for this, or I have to have my distance, or I have to not say certain things, or I have to ignore certain things because it's the way their brain works is different, if that makes any sense. I met a family dynamic more interested in blaming and shaming than taking responsibility and accountability for themselves. You see, family dynamic is a tricky one, because it's like the family culture, whether that's a work culture or the culture within the family, this is just how it's been, this is just how it is. So for you or a certain person to come in and try and be like, okay, this family, you guys keep blaming, you guys keep shaming people, this is just how it's been, this is just how it moves, this is just how they are, and this works for them, right? So for you to come in now and be like, okay, well, you guys keep blaming people, shaming people, that's just how it works for them. Blaming others, whether doesn't matter what you're going through, whether you're narcissistic or not, blaming others is taking the responsibility off of yourself and bringing it onto somebody else. And this is why I come back to self-awareness. I could sit here and say, for example, oh, my boyfriend take me out, but that is you. I'm not being self-aware that I'm not taking myself out, I'm not treating myself, and now I'm putting the blame onto my partner to be able to do that, because my partner is not doing what he should be doing. It's now affecting me. But really and truly, if you look at it, is that I'm not taking myself out, and that's why I'm upset. I'm not treating myself how I should be treating myself, and I'm putting the blame onto my partner. The shaming part, that's just people just love to blame and shame. For example, single moms, oh, you chose the wrong guy, you could have had an abortion, you could have done that. It's shaming. You're shaming someone for the results of loving someone for who they were, not knowing the signs, and now they have a child with this person. You're now shaming them. It's easier to shame someone than to look at the abuser and say, why did that person even do that to the victim? Well, they're not looking at that at all. They're just not. So, but the whole family dynamic, if you don't like the way that the family moves, you just make your own family, or you just accept. Another thing, me accepting people for who they are and keeping them at a distance has helped me in ways that I can't even imagine. And thank you for the likes, like whoever's in, and say hi. Say hi if you're here. I have children with her now. She has had previous children. My children's future selves need my help in the present to protect the authentic self. That is so important. When a chain breaker only to protect your little ones, it's all worth it. It is all worth it. And I feel like a lot of people, whether they are the father or the mother in a situation, they are questioning what they should do. Um, for example, that especially with the mother being the primary caretaker, they'll be like, okay, should I let my child see his dad? And it's like you have two options. It's either you let this man who is his father destroy his self-esteem and his mental health just so your child and the father can have a relationship, or you protect your child's mental health and remove them from that parent. So you have to make the right choice. No one knows what the right choice is. Whatever you believe is whatever you believe to be the right choice. But it doesn't matter which way you go, there's always going to be an issue. If you keep the child away from their parent, there's going to be that issue. When they grow up, they're going to feel like, why did you do that? If you don't, and you let them have a connection, a relationship with that toxic parent, they'll be like, why did he let me even be around this person if you knew they were toxic? So you can't win. But protecting the little one's heart, self-esteem, everything is top of the list over everything. It's top of the list. Like, you can call me whatever you want. You can call me bitter, angry, unhealed, fine. But I'm protecting my child's mental health, emotional health, self-esteem. I'm protecting my little one. So call what you want. Got nothing to do with me. Not my business. Pam Bell, hi. How are you? How are you? So yeah, self-esteem is so important. And being self-aware also, this is why self-awareness is so important. I don't think people like dig deep into it, but self-awareness is knowing that you have self-esteem problems, right? And let me just get out my see if I can find it, because I've got my book, The Timetables. Now I'm not sure if you guys know about this book, but I talk about improving your self-esteem, and ways that you can do that is external, internal, and one of my, okay, this is one of my, I'm not sure what page this is, but challenge your negative beliefs about yourself. That's just one page in here. So this is exercise 2. Positive affirmation, saying things like, I am beautiful, I am enough, I will find love, I am strong, I will be successful, I will heal. These are just some examples of self-affirmations that you can use every day for at least, well, people say 21 days, but I think at least 3 months, to help your self-esteem, because there's always going to be somebody who's negative and who are projecting onto you and tell you, you're not that beautiful, oh, you're not that strong, not that smart. Okay, that's your opinion. Especially if the toxic, for example, if the toxic parent keeps telling their child that they're not good enough because they're getting B's, because they're getting C's, when they become an adult, if they are not the top of the top of the top, they're going to think they're not good enough. That little voice in their head is going to be there. Even if that parent is not there in their life, is deceased, it's still that voice is going to be nagging at them the whole time. So I always try to encourage my little ones to be like, oh, you're so smart. If sometimes I overdo it, I'm not going to lie. Oh, you're so smart, you're so this, you're so that. But then sometimes also, I'm like, you could do better, my darling. Okay, try harder next time, because you don't want to give them false esteem. So you don't want to make it out like they're the best thing, and then they just don't try because they just become ignorant and entitled and be like, well, I don't have to try because I'm the smartest. No, keep trying. But yeah, literally, definitely have a look at my book if you haven't already. I should put the link in this. Let me try put it. Yeah, you can find it on Amazon if you just type in The Timetables Now. My name's at the top. There's so many exercises to help you detox. There's so many things that can help you along the journey. On this one, I've got therapy and self-healing. I will put one of the therapists that I use. I'm actually currently going through therapy now as well. Hence why I've been offline for a little bit, doing my self-care, doing my self-love, because I keep telling you guys, do your self-love, do your self-care, but I need to too, because I'm still healing. Making healthy relationships. I've got so much healthy relationships now. It's just like, you could just see it on my face, like, so calm and relaxed, like, mwah, chef's kiss. Assertive training. Me being assertive, even with certain family members, I have to like literally be like, no, this is what I'm doing. Thank you for helping me, but I'm doing this. And they're like, oh, okay. Don't have to be so, And it's like, no, I have to, because I've told you 3-4 times no, and you're still not listening. So you need to understand, sometimes you'll tell somebody no and they will not have it. You have to sometimes raise your voice or come with a certain tone and be like, no, thank you. No, no, thank you. No, I'm gonna do this. Okay? For them to be like, oh, okay, all right. But yeah, one of my activities, I'm just giving it all away. One of my activities in here is create 2 columns of your needs and your wants in life. This is what I did at the start, after the abusive relationship. The things that I need and the things that I want. So for example, things that I need, like I need a job. I need a new cooker. I know it sounds silly, but I need a new wig. I need new this. I need new clothes. I need new wardrobe. Okay. So things that I want to be happy. I want to be in a relationship. I want this. I want that. And best believe I got everything I wanted. Like, let's read. Pam Bell says, I am wonderful. I became more self-aware after my NARC experience. I'm so in love with myself now, and it's actually freed me from wanting others to love me. I have people who... Pam, them words. I'm going to have to steal those words and put it in my next ebook, because what? That's the vibe I've got right now. Like, literally, that is the vibe I have right now. Like, I've been by myself, but it's a good isolation. Just to kind of understand me and like I need to give myself my energy. Like, I'm always giving to my kids, to my partner, to my family, to my friends. It's like, no, I need this for me now. And even giving energy to these videos. Like, I need to give it to me. Hey, you're not making so much noise. My family's in the back doing their thing. I'm letting them do their thing. And I just thought I'd come talk to you guys. But after being more self-aware, I was understanding that I wanted someone to take me on dates, do this, do that, spend money. But then it's like, okay, when I started to do that to myself, then it was like, I actually don't need no man to take me on dates. Like, I've got a partner who takes me on dates, fine. But I don't need it, I don't want it. I even tell him I don't want it. I actually tell him I don't want it. And for some reason I tell him I don't want to go on dates, and he wants to take me on dates. It's like, I just told you I don't want to go on dates, and you're taking me on dates. I don't want flowers. Why are you buying me flowers? To a point, it sounds like I'm ungrateful. It sounds like I'm just like being sloppy. But no, it's not. It's that I can be happy single. I could be happy by myself in my bed. Like, that is actually my most happiest place right now. I got my YouTube on, or my Netflix on, and I've got my phone. I'm on Pinterest. I'm on TikTok, and I'm just chilling. I'm looking a mess. I'm looking homeless in my bed, chilling. My skincare's done. Everything's ready. Like, I'm in bed. I've got my chocolates. I've got everything I need. So I don't need friends around me. I don't need a partner. I don't need anything. I don't need to be outside. I don't need to have a whole bunch of people telling me, oh, you're beautiful. I don't need all of that. I could just be Netflix and chilling alone and be happy, genuinely. Like, but then the fact that I've got good friendships, I've got a good partner, that I'm like, oh, that, it just makes it's just literally a bonus. It's a bonus. I love myself, and loving others is easier. It's so much easier. And it's like, for some reason, it's like because you're vibrating high now, Pam, it's like them toxic people don't really want to deal with you, because it's like, because I've still got toxic people, not so much around me, but there's toxic people everywhere, right? But it's like, they don't want to call me, they don't want to chill out with me, they just don't want to be anywhere near me now. So it's like I've got like a repellent to toxic people. It's like, they look at me and like, ugh, walk on, because I'm not vibrating low. I'm not going to sit here and gossip. I'm not going to sit here and lie on people's names. Like, if you want to do that, go to someone who's vibrating on that level. I'm good. You know I'm good. You know, when you come to me, it's straight accountability. You can't come to me talking about this person did this to you and you're a victim. I'm not having that. It's okay. What are you going to do to change that? What are you going to do to change your situation? Because yes, someone took the mick out of you, someone used you for money, someone did this, okay, cool. Now what are you going to do about it? Are you going to still give them money? This guy cheated on you. What are you going to do about it? Oh, you're just going to stay? Okay, that's cool. Do what you're doing, but don't keep coming to me telling me all this crap, because you know you're going to go back to him. So, right? Respectfully. Okay? Because I love myself, loving others has become easier, and for some reason it just feels good and I can even love people that I know is toxic, that I know is going through stuff. Like, I can even love them, but I know that I can't call your phone, we're not going to chill. I just know that you're going through your thing, and I'm here for you if you need that help, but I'm not going to encourage you or encourage bad behaviour. I'm not going to encourage disrespect to yourself or anybody else. Like, that's not it. If you're not vibrating high, you're not going to like me anyway. You're not going to be wanting to chill with me. You're not going to want to hear my voice. It's just going to be like, oh, she makes me sick. Who the flip does she think she is? Another thing, when you're self-aware, people take it like you are vain, or you think you're too nice. But it's not that. It's that I know that I'm cute, but I'm smart enough to know that there's a cuter girl out there. Like, I'm not dumb. Like, I'm smart enough to know that I'm not the thinnest girl, but I'm not the fattest girl. That's fine. I love me anyway, regardless. It doesn't matter, because I have a beautiful soul. I know that. So it's like, now I'm a repellent, but because I was vibrating low, and I'm being self-aware now, because I was vibrating so low in the past, as in having no self-esteem or very low self-esteem, kind of just people pleasing. There's so many other things that go into low vibration. Doesn't always mean negative or toxic, but when you're vibrating low, you're just apparently fear is a low vibration as well. Like, just being fearful of what people are going to think of you, what people are going to say to you, what people are going to say about you, you're vibrating low. So when you're vibrating low, you then attract people who are also vibrating low. So it's so important. Also, the book helps with this, to vibrate high, to detox. People have done things to you. The first exercise in this book, people have done stuff to me. So I write a letter to whoever has hurt me. I write a letter to them, burn it, get rid of it. Get all them emotions out of your system, because it will either get you ill or get you toxic. Pam Bell, your energy is so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences and assisting us in your healing. Pam, thank you so much for being here and writing these comments. I appreciate you. I really do. Like I said before, I don't know if you caught it, Pam, at the start, but I'm more going towards self-development and healing rather than narcissistic abuse. I know narcissistic abuse gets the clicks, was trending, but for me, it's more than just whether somebody's narcissistic or not. It's you're vulnerable to abusive people. You're vulnerable to being used, being manipulated. If you're not self-aware, because it's okay to. I could be depressed, but if I'm self-aware that I'm depressed, it's easier for me to go and seek that help. It's easier for me to realize, okay, I need to chill, right? But yes, guys, thank you for being here. I was only meant to come on here for like literally 5-10 minutes just to say hi. But thank you for commenting and stuff. I'm probably going to do one video a week. It'll probably be like a live a week, and it's going to be, baby's crying. It's probably going to be very random. So definitely make sure you're following me and hit the thingy bell, hit the bell, so when I go live it will notify you, because I cannot give you that commitment to tell you this day I'm gonna go live, because I just go live whenever I feel like going live. Whenever I feel like something's on my head and I need to talk, I'm gonna go live. But yeah, if you haven't done already, please hit up my TikTok. I've got a link in my TikTok bio that's gonna help you. I've got a free ebook. So if you sign up, you get a free ebook on tips on how to go no contact if you're at that stage. And also I've got some templates and printables that will help you on your healing journey, that I think you might like. And also, I don't know if you guys seen this yet. See, I'm not really, okay, so I used to, at the start of my healing, this is also in my book. This is my book, okay? colouring book for adults. Okay, you can't even tell because the camera's back to front. But when I got out of that relationship, I wanted to just stop thinking about a lot of things. I didn't want to go on my phone. I felt triggered. I felt triggered with these videos. I felt triggered with people's happy lives, people getting married, people having kids, people making money. I was just getting very triggered, and I just had to stop thinking about my ex. So I looked into relaxation methods that help you, and using adult colouring book did actually help me. Me and my son, he was very young at the time, we just was just getting pencils and colouring in, and I'm just thinking about the next stroke, we're just thinking about the next colour we're going to use, and it really helps you to take your mind off of what you're going through. I swear by it, I love it. Me and my sons do it all the time, and this is my one here. I'll give you a little look. But yeah, go on my TikTok, and I've got links to, I've got so many resources for you guys, literally. I'm worthy, I love myself. It's really affordable as well. But literally, when you want to get off your phone, because I know like the whole thing of scrolling, sometimes it's too much. You just sit down, put some nice chill out music on. I am happy, I am blessed. And just get to know yourself and relax and find out different colours. I am generous, I am thoughtful. This book is a lifesaver, but also this book, this is going to aid you on your healing journey. Like, there's other books out there. If you don't want to buy this, don't, but pick up a book, some book, and help you on your healing journey. Like, just do it. Just do it. I promise you. Spend that time and energy on yourself. And I'm not telling you to self-isolate, because that's your business. It might not be the right season for you to do that. But sometimes you got to be by yourself. Sometimes you just got to just chill. Sometimes you just got to just be, and be happy with that, and be self-aware and be like, okay, I'm quite depressed right now. What do I need to do? Okay, I need to work out. I need to go on a diet. I need to drink more water. I need to sleep more. Okay, cool. I'm feeling quite anxious. What do I need to do? I need to pick up a colouring book or some sort of aid to help me stop thinking about the future. Okay, cool. I have chronic pain. I have this issue that it just hurts. It's been hurting for years. Okay, book an appointment with the doctors. Like, I know it just sounds like so simple, but just be self-aware on how you're feeling mentally, physically, and go and put yourself first. You always put in friends first, family first, kids first if you have kids. Put yourself first, chill out, relax, and you'll be good. But yeah, I just thought I'll just pass through. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for leaving a comment. And if you haven't done already, subscribe. And definitely have a look at the links. I'll probably put the links at the bottom of this video once this video goes off, just so you guys can have a look at some of the resources that I have. And if you haven't done already, you can book a one-on-one phone consultation with me. I've got the link in that link as well. It'd be nice to talk to you guys one-on-one, to figure if you need the help. Only if you need the help. Only if you need the help. So guys, have a blessed day, and I will see you very soon. Bye.